Hey dudes and dudettes, here with a Dayz video for you. This is a beginner's guide to Dayz, starting out from me, scratch, with nothing. And I'm going to go loot and see how long I survive and everything. And I'm going to show you how to play it. Someone asked for this video, so and I like doing what to help people. He wanted to learn the game and everything. So this is to help you guys learn the game and show you some of the stuff that I do. So first off, I want to go over a few little controls and what you start with and everything. When you first start on the beach that you're going to start on, or the area you start in, you'll have your shirt, shoes, flashlight, a battery, and your jeans. That's all you start with, and you're going to start practically thirsty. And you're going to need to find water. Now, I'm going to show you a few controls here. It's just the WASD. W moves you forward. A and D strafe, right and left. S moves backwards, of course. V is volt. So say you're going over that right there, that little fence right there, you can volt over it with V. Vault over it, however you want to pronounce it. There you go, see? Just by going towards it and pressing V. Now, to run, to walk, I'll do walk first. You hold down shift and press forward, the W key. Now to run, you double tap the W key and you'll run. If you have nothing in your hands and you got your hands down, it runs faster. Press space to put up your dukes or your weapon, and space again to put them down. If you have your hands out, you run slower. If you put your hands away, you run faster. So let's volt this, and you can see here we're going to be going towards a town. And before we make any big incursions into town, I want to show you a few things on how to remain maybe a little more unseen. Let's see, we see a player over there. Howdy! Now, and see, he's pulling out something, so we got to be wary because he could try to come over here and kill us. But I'm going to show you how to go prone and such. Now, to stand, you just press C. We're in stand. To crouch, you press X. To lay on the ground, you press Z. And then, of course, to crouch back up is X, and to stand back up is C. Now you can go from prone to standing just by pressing Z to C. And those are the controls for that. Howdy over there! I'm not waving. I'm pressing F1, but it's not waving for me. There we go. F1 is to wave. It's a universal sign that you're peaceful. And you want to do that when you come into someone. Don't worry, I'm doing a video for YouTube, a Barbarian Bear on YouTube. So if you want to see yourself, you can go there. Now see, this guy's decked out a little bit better than us. He has a crowbar there, he has a pair of gloves, and he's found himself a motorcycle helmet. So he's better off than us. And you can see he's ready to defend himself, because in this game you have to be wary. Not everyone's going to be nice like me and this dude. A lot of them want to beat you to death and take your items, and I'm sure you heard all the horror stories about it. It happens often, and sometimes they'll tell you get on the ground and stuff, and then they'll poison you and watch you die, or they'll force feed you until you die, and so forth. They do this a lot, so you can be very careful with this. And this is pretty much the typical town. And the reason I showed you the crouch is because a lot of people like running around and crouch like this, so they can stay hidden behind things. But my personal opinion is if they're going to shoot you, a lot of people in this are very bad aim. Now the reason my character on the softcore, the normal servers, has never died is because if I get shot at, or if I sense someone is going to shoot me, I put down my hands, I put away my weapon, and then I look for a corner. You see the corners on these walls, and then I volt towards it as fast as I can. I run towards it, and I try to circle circle around these walls. Give them a very fast-moving target, and get against those walls and use those corners to your advantage. They're going to have to give chase. They're going to be slower if they keep their weapon on than you running without a weapon on. So they're going to be at that disadvantage when speeding away. And they're more than likely not going to be able to catch you and shoot you at the same time, because it's very hard to aim while running. It's not like some of your first-person shooters where when you're running you keep steady aim. So remember that if you're starting out or you do not want to die, running is one of the best options. I hear people all the time say, we'll fight back. That usually doesn't work. People camp windows and you never see it coming. You hear a shot and you get that chance, that shot chance, to run. And as soon as you hear a bang, just boom, book off. And use those corners around buildings and around stuff like that. Hey man, nice meeting you. You take care and be safe, dude. Stop by Barbarian Bear on YouTube to see yourself. And leave a comment so people know you were in the video. You take care. Be careful. I saw another person around here with a backpack, and he ran off, so I don't know if he's friendly or not. He waved, but you gotta be careful. Because, like you know, you gotta be careful. So, now we've got to go and look for water, because we are thirsty. And this is going to be your #1 priority starting out. Not finding a weapon or anything like that. You're going to be wanting to find a source of water and some food. So we're going to try to find a well here. I doubt we'll find one, so I should be going into houses. But oftentimes when you start in these villages that other new players start in, you find nothing. You can see here, if a door is open, that means it's been gotten into. Someone's come in here, and that means more than likely they've looted all the good stuff out of it. Not always is this the case, but most times. Now, some doors you won't be able to open. If you get to them and you can't open them, then they can't be opened. You'll see here, this little symbol here, that means it's opened. This means it's closed. Now, to open and close doors, I have my hotkey set to F, and that's what opens it. You can go and check your default key for the action key there, but that's what opens and picks up stuff and everything. Like here we have some boots. They look pristine condition. Nope, they're worn. Now, these are wellies, and they're black. A large and hard-wearing boot made from a rubber that reaches just below knee-high, designed predominantly to protect the feet during wet weather conditions, and you can see people all the time in these. But I will show you how to put them on. You can drag them over your character, or you can put them here over your shoes. And ta-da, now you've got wellies on. Now they're showing through the jeans, but that's fine. I'm not going to keep the wellies. I'm not a big fan of them, and they are worn. I suggest you keep the pristine shoes that you start with over something that's damaged, because eventually when the game is fully done, and even maybe in another update, it's going to be where if your shoes are damaged or worn, it can affect your ankles. Ooh, look what we found here. That's food. Now, you'll see here, I'm going to explain a few things. These are vitamins. Medical is very important in DayZ. It's not something that you can just skim over. You have to take care of your health in this. It truly is a more realistic survival type aspect to the game. These vitamins can help you tremendously, because sometimes you're not eating right. You see here a canned tuna badly damaged. Now that won't affect you right now, but later on, badly damaged food can affect you when they add in fully. Like the can could be damaged and you could catch something nasty from it, or it could make you feel sick, and or it could be less nutritious. And that's where the vitamins would come in. If you've ever done realistic survival, like done anything realistic survival in real life, or set yourself up a survival bug out bag or anything like that, you know that vitamins are very important to have in that. So it stands to reason that you'd want vitamins in this. Anything you'd want in a realistic survival situation that you would have in real life, think of it as having in DayZ. Because this game works off of that quite well. So, as any survival situation, I know people say, in the zombie apocalypse, well, I've got guns. Well, you need water and food first. Now, this food here, this canned tuna here, does give a little water. So if we drank it, we'd get a little less thirsty, because canned tuna does have a little bit of, canned tuna and water does have water in it. And you could drink that in a situation and have yourself some water. So if I ate this, I'd get hunger filled up and water filled up. Now, not all foods will do that. Some, like rice that you haven't had, that you haven't cooked or anything. Howdy there. Don't try to kill me. How you doing? Now, this guy could be a little bit evil. He tried to hit me, but that's common, because some people are quite evil. You got to be careful. He could try to hit me, and you see there, I just ran out the door, and I kept my eyes on him. If he had a gun, I would have kept running, but he has that in his hands, and he's not going to outrun us, so I know I have the advantage. That's the importance of running. Now, we'll leave his house alone, because obviously it's his, and he doesn't want anyone in it. Thanks for joining me. Look forward to the next video, and as always, take care, be safe, and be cool to each other.